Hey guys, so Meta just officially announced their new super intelligence labs. Now, this is actually a pretty interesting thing. So, as we all know, Meta has been going through an extreme hiring spree and getting this company and that company and these people and that people that they're going nuts. They've just now officially announced the creation of the Super Intelligence Labs. Now, I don't know if this actually will mark the end of the hiring spree, or if this means they're going to kick it into even more of an overdrive, but they just recently poached a lot of different people and hired a lot of different people and brought them all together into this team. So we're going to go ahead and cover it in today's video, and we're also going to talk about what this means for Meta. Let's go right into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and look at this article by CNBC. Mark Zuckerberg has announced creation of the Meta Super Intelligence Labs. So this is something that Bloomberg originally reported, and then a bunch of other organizations have followed. So I'm looking at the CNBC article for this. So Meta said on Monday that he's creating Meta Super Intelligence Labs, which will be led by some of his company's most recent hires, including Scale AI ex-CEO Alexander Wang and former GitHub CEO Nat Friedman. Not only Nat Friedman too, but Nat Friedman's business partner Daniel Gross, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm not sure. But basically, Meta just got people left and right. Like, they went nutso. They got the CEO of Scale AI, well, actually ex-CEO, because now he's working for Meta, and the former GitHub CEO, Nat Friedman. And not only that, but a bunch of other people from OpenAI, and we'll get into that in a second. So this super intelligence team will apparently house the company's various different teams working on foundation models, such as the open source Llama model. So basically, what's going on is that this super intelligence team is now going to be the main team that handles all of Meta's AI work. And as a part of that, that also means the Llama models, because Mark Zuckerberg was really upset with how the new Llama model did. So he basically went out and said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and make a whole new team just to handle this entire thing. So basically, it's a whole story, and some of this I've already covered in other videos, but I'll go ahead and give you the gist. Some of this all started with Meta wanting to buy a rather large stake in Scale AI, which they inevitably did, and then they started targeting certain other people, like the former GitHub CEO, Nat Friedman. They also have a bunch of other investments that I'm actually not sure where they have gone. There was one case where they were trying to buy I think a video AI company or a voice AI company. I think actually both. They were trying to get both. I'm not sure where those deals are right now, but they were trying to earlier. And then eventually they also tried poaching OpenAI's own employees, and they also got some Google employees. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman said in a podcast that Meta was trying to recruit AI researchers from the company, offering signing bonuses as high as $100 million, which actually I don't think that is as high as it went. I think it was actually like 150 or even more, if I recall correctly, but I might be wrong. So basically, they were going nutso. Now, they did release an internal memo. Somebody from inside Meta, sorry. Forgive me. Somebody inside of Meta leaked an internal memo. And Mark Zuckerberg wrote this, and a lot of it is corporate speak. I guess I got memo mixed up with Meta. My apologies, but you get the idea. A lot of it is corporate speak, but there's some things I want to, point out here. So basically, Alexander is going to serve as apparently the chief AI officer and lead of the MSL, or Meta Super Intelligence Labs team. So Alexander Wang is going to be the chief of this, and then alongside is going to be Nat Friedman, and alongside this is the following people listed here. Some of these people are people who dealt with the O series models at OpenAI. Some of them are creators of GPT-4o's different features. Some of them helped build O3, O4, 4.0, 4.1, 4.5, 4.0 image generation. Some of them were at Anthropic. Some of them were actually tech leads for Gemini. Some of them were co-creators for GPT-4o, 4.0 Mini, O1, O3, O4, some stuff for Google, more stuff for Google, even stuff for Waymo, and basically a lot of big names in this team that are some of the best minds in the AI field, some of the best minds just in general. So apparently they're going to go ahead and make a new Llama, specifically Llama 4.1 and 4.2, and these models are apparently, I mean, considering the absolute crack team they have over here, I would assume these models are going to actually probably perform way better than the previous iteration of the Llama models that were released recently that performed not so great in all things considered. So this seems pretty promising, and Meta has a pretty powerful position here, and if they play their cards right, this can go really well for them, assuming they play their cards right. Now, I guess time will tell to see whether or not this will actually jump Meta back into the AI lead. We're just going to have to see. But they're playing a pretty good game here. And quite frankly, I could see this going pretty well for them if, again, they play their cards right. But they have some pretty big names there, and they're letting some pretty good people in terms of the AI space actually run this thing. So this could be pretty good, but again, time will tell. That is about it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care of you guys, and remember to stay safe out there.